Okay, today we're gonna discuss the square prism problem, which is resting on the corner like this. So it will be resting on the corner, and it's a square prism. So first we'll take down the problem. A square prism of 35 mm sides of base. So the base side is 35 mm, and height is 60 mm. 60 mm axis length, that is height of the square prism, and rest on one of its corner. Already told this problem is about the based on the corner, resting on corner, such that the two base edges containing the corner on which it rests make equal inclination with HP. Draw the position of the prism when the axis of the prism is inclined to HP at 40 degree, means HP angle will be 40 degree, and appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degree. Just underline this appears word. I will tell what is the importance of that one. So just underline this appears word. The axis appears to be inclined or to VP at 45 degree. Okay. First we will solve the problem, and then first we will see what is the resting on corner problem. Okay. So if it is a square prism like this, means this is a corner, base corner. So resting on corner means the square prism should be resting on this corner, this corner. Resting on edge means resting on this edge. These are the base edges. This is the base corner. It should be resting on this base corner. Okay. So this is the problem they have given. So first we will solve the problem. So first open the, so with this solid edge, I will show how to draw the problem. So okay, first draw the line. There is a thin line. So if you are drawing on the system, means the thickness should be 0.18. This is XY line. XY line. Then mark everything. That is your X and your Y. I'll just zoom this surface. Okay. Then draw the first, if you are drawing on a book, if it is you want to draw the resting on corner, means first draw a line like this. So then the angle between the line, make it as a 45 degree. I will draw a line. First, I will draw a line of 45 degree resting on corner. If you want to draw the resting on corner, then 0.5 thickness, 35. The length of the base length is 35 mm. The base length is 35 mm. So length 35. So draw a line on that one. Then 35. And exactly should be 90 degree to that one. Then parallel to this one. 35 length. Then here join this. Okay, after drawing this one, just erase that line at 45 degree. Like this you have to draw when you are drawing on the book, and when you're drawing this already directly, you can draw the square prism of 35 mm and you can rotate it. Okay, draw the axis lines. Axis line thickness should be 0.13. Sorry, inside lines, that should be thin line, 0.13 lines like this. Then mark everything, like here I already told you, that is a inside the bracket, A1, here B inside the bracket, B1, here C inside the bracket, C1, and here D inside the bracket, D1, and here O inside the bracket, O. And the line of thickness 0.13, that is projection lines. Draw the projection lines up to here. So it's resting on corner. So right side corner should come here like this. Okay. Similarly, what you do on the planes, same thing. You axis height they have given it as a 60 mm. So take line thickness 0.5. Height length will be 60. So draw the 60 mm line. Then from here to here, and from here to here. And here, the axis line. Here, when I'm standing from here, when I view this one, the center point will be covered by this edge. This edge will cover the center point. This edge will cover the center point. So this edge will cover the axis line. So no need of drawing the axis line here. So three edges will be visible like this. Three edges will be visible. So no need of drawing the axis line. So you draw three edges, three thick lines like this. No need of drawing the axis line will be covered here. Okay. So I already told here A will be visible. Here it will be A dash. Okay. And here B will be visible. B dash, B dash. Inside the bracket, O dash, and inside the bracket D dash. Okay. Then afterwards here C will be visible. So C dash. Okay. And here A1 dash, and here B1 dash. Inside the bracket O1 dash. Inside the closure bracket, then T D1 dash closure bracket, okay. And here C1 dash. That's it. Okay, you have to name all the sides like this. Then they have given the axis line. Then they have given the HP angle. So when you're drawing, I told you already. Take this length of this line. First, you take the length of this line. When you're drawing on the book, if you take the length of this line, first draw the line for example, they have given axis length 40. 40 means draw the line 40 like this. Then take the base length. Then exactly at 90 degree draw that line. Then complete this one here like this. Then complete the top portion. Then draw the axis line. This is when you're doing on the system. When you're doing on the solid edge, so just group everything. First group everything here like this. You group everything, then group this one, group this one, then move this one to here. A copy should remain there, so I will place here like this. Then afterwards go for rotate this one with respect to this point here, and angle will be 40 degree, rotation angle 40. Sorry, rotate, rotate this one, rotate this one with respect to this point here. Rotation angle will be T. I will be rotating this one like this. Okay, then delete this one. Actual one, I don't need the actual one like this. Delete this one. So I can place this one here to here. Okay. Then afterwards, draw the projection lines. Projection lines thickness should be 0.13. Draw the projection lines like this. Okay, naming to all the naming here also. A, this thing here, and C here, and A1 here, A1, O1 dash C1. Here behind the B, O and D will come. So B will be visible, O will be invisible, D will be invisible. Okay. So then afterwards draw the position lines from here. Position lines from here. Then join all the lines like this. First base, I will complete the base. So before that one, I will just zoom this one. If you want, you can zoom this one area, zoom this area. Oh, so I will take 0.5 thickness. So first we should be drawing this one with dark lines like this. First I will complete the base, then I will complete the top face like this. Number of points will be more, so join carefully here. Okay. Then I will I will name this one points here. So this here it is. So here this is the base A1, B1, C1, D1, because A1 is here, A1 is here, this one will become A1, B1, B1, C1, C1, D1. So this is the top face A, B, C, D. So I will join the side faces now. So I will join the side faces. Join all the side faces like this. Now I will start the naming. So naming will be, this one will be, so will be A1, this is B1, this is C1, and this is D1, and this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. That's it. Okay. So then I have to draw the VP angle line. VP angle line, they have given the angle as 45 degree. Axis is inclined. First I will draw the 45 degree line like this. I will draw a 45 degree line. So axis is inclined to VP. Axis is inclined to VP means I have to draw this axis. I just imagine the axis line is between here. This is this is this is O1 and this is O. So this is the axis line. I have to place this axis line on the VP line. Okay. So this is the angle they have given. VP angle they have given as a 45 degree. So on this 45 degree line, I have to place this axis. Okay. So when doing on the system, you draw the axis first here, then draw all the points. But when you're drawing on the system, also solidly you group everything here like this. Group everything here. Then take move this one. A copy should remind it. Place it here like this. Then rotate with respect to this one. Okay. Original one, you delete this one. Initial one, you delete. So you can just close this one now because the points will be overlapping. So I can move this one little bit upward like this, and I can place it here. Okay, now it will be not okay. Then afterwards, draw the all the lines here. That is projection lines from here to here to here. And these lines will be overlapping, so no problem. Wherever it comes, just join those lines like this. Then from one by one, for example, A1, A1 will be here A1, A1, then B1, B1 is here, B1, then C1, C1 is here, C1, then D1, D1 is here, D1. Next A, A dash, next B dash, next C dash, next D dash. Okay, next, then afterwards you mark the point first. Okay, so if you want to zoom, you can zoom this one. Okay, so I will mark these points. This is A dash, this is B dash, this is C dash, this is D dash, and here I will mark here, this is A1 dash, and this is B1 dash, and this is C1 dash, and this is D1 dash. Okay, then afterwards join all the points. And here another thing is, I just forgot to say you that I have to mark the hidden side here. Hidden side is means, so in this one, so in this whole figure, the C is nearer to xy line, that is C1 dash. We have to see that in this whole figure, which is nearer to xy line or which is touching the xy line. So the nearer is C1, C1 is nearer to xy line. So line touching the C1, C1 line is touching is this one, 1, 2. These two lines will become dotted. I have to mark this as a dotted line. And afterwards, in this one, I have to draw it from here to here, it will be thick line. And from A1 to C1, then from C1 to C, it should be thick line, a dotted line. The same thing on the final view also. Ungroup this one. So here also make these lines dotted. These three lines will become dotted lines like this. And here also just delete this line and draw a dotted line from C to C1. From C to C1, it's a dotted line. Okay, totally three lines will become dotted. That is C1 to B1, the lines touching C1. That is C1 to B1, C1 to D1, C1 to C. But what happens means here A to A1 will line will cover this up to here. Up to here, the A to A1 to A line will cover. So no need of showing up to here. Here also same thing will happen. Okay. So up to here only dotted lines will be visible. Okay, and totally three lines will become dotted. That is B1 to C1, C1 to D1, and C1 to C. Okay. So draw, finally draw all the lines, connect all the lines here, thick lines. A dash to B, B to C, C to D, D to A. Next here, A1 to B1, B1 to C1, C1 to D1, D1 to A1. Then join all the lines here, flat lines A1 to B1, D to D1, B to B1, and C to C1. And I have to draw the axis lines also. So axis lines, for axis line here, mark the O1 here, O1 line, then O dash. Okay, and from here to here, axis line. Axis line should be thin line, and it should be like that. Axis line. So this will become O dash, and this will become O dash. Okay. Then afterwards, I have to mark the hidden side on final view. How to mark the hidden side on final view means I have to see this figure. I have to see this figure, or this whole figure. I have to see this figure now. So in this figure, nearer to xy line or touching x1. Nearer to xy line is D, not D dash, D1. It's D. So D means this one, D. So line touching this D. Totally three lines will touch this D. This one, this one, this one. So you have to make all these three lines dotted. That's it. And the D should be inside the bracket. D should be inside the bracket. D dash. So there should be hidden line. So you have to see this figure. while marking hidden side on this figure, and you have to see this figure while marking hidden side on this figure. Okay, so nearer to xy line, nearer to xy line is D is nearer to xy line. So connecting D connect ago L lines, all the lines connecting D, that is three lines will connect the D, that is these three lines will become dotted and other lines will be visible. This is the drawing resting on corner. This is the resting on corner problem. So what happens means, same thing they will give resting on axis. I already told you one thing. So in this problem, same problem, they have given everything same, but VP angle. So I will show you. Okay, in this problem, they will give appears. So if they remove the appears, only they will give directly, they will draw the position of the prism and the axis of the prism inclined to HP at 40 degree and VP at 45 degree like that. If there is no appears word, we need to find out the beta angle at final view. That's the next problem. So in this problem, they have given the appears. If they have given the appears, directly give 45 degree here and place the axis line and complete the figure. No need of drawing no need of find out the beta angle. Okay. So if they are not given the VP angle, the appears word means, so in next problem, I will show you. In the next problem, they are not. So in this problem, they are not given the appears directly. There is no appears word. Axis inclined. They have shown that whenever they give axis inclined, that is, whenever they give axis inclined on the final view, then they have to give appears nearer VP, means VP appears to, like that, appears to VP. So when there is axis inclined to VP, then we need, there should be appears word. Understood? ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ VP ಹತ್ರ axis inclined ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ appears word ಇರಬೇಕು. Appears word ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ you need to find out the beta angle here. Like this, you need to find out the beta angle. Beta angle problem ಬಂದಾಗ first step was same. Final view ಅಲ್ಲಿ you have to find out the beta angle. So in this one, axis inclined to HP 40 degree. No need appears here. But in VP hatra, so VP hatra ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ beta angle ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. So VP hatra ನೋಡಿ, VP hatra appears ಅಂತ ವರ್ಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. appears ಅಂತ ವರ್ಡ್ ಇದ್ರೆ you no need to find out the beta angle. ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿಸಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೈನ್ ಟು ವಿಪಿ ಗೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ appears idre, if there is appears word, no need to find out the beta angle. If there is no appears word, you need to find out the beta angle. Then afterwards, so how to find out the beta angle means, if the second problem, same thing, final step will appear. These two steps will be same if they are given the beta angle. So in final steps, don't give the 45 degree, find out the beta angle, then give that beta angle. To find out the beta angle, you have to take first you have to take this length. So first, whatever the angle, I will show how to draw the beta angle in a new sheet. So first draw a line, one line you draw like this. Draw one line, thin line like this. First draw the 45 degree line, on 45 degree line draw, because the initial angle they have given 45 degree, draw the VP angle is 45 degree. Just mark a point here. Mark one point here. Then first what you have to do means, you have to take the length here, this length. That length is, you already know, this axis length. Axis is overlapped here. That axis length you have to take, that is 65 mm. 65 mm. You take the arc by center point. Draw an arc of length, length 65 mm. Cut an arc here. Okay, should be thin. Then draw one line here. Okay. Then afterwards, again, you measure the distance from this point to this point. Like you have to take the distance between, this is the axis, here to your axis will come, that is distance, that 45.96. This axis length I have to take, that is O to O1. For second case, you have to take this axis length. This axis length is 45.96. So take arc here, center point, and radius 45.65. Enter. Cut this one. 45.96. Sorry. Take this one, and radius will be 45.96. Enter. Cut this line. So wherever it cut, just join from here to and from here, and just measure this angle. Just measure this angle like this. Just measure this angle like this. Okay, this will be the beta angle. For that, whatever the beta angle comes, that angle you take at the final view. Okay, so just put that beta angle here. Here you put the beta angle and just complete the problem similarly same way. Okay, so second problem you try at home. That problem I will give you, dictate you. That problem is a square prism, 35 mm sides, base, and 60 mm axis length rests on HP on one of the corners of the base, such that the two base edges containing the corner on which it rests makes equal inclination with HP. Draw the projection of the prism when the axis of the prism is inclined to HP at 40 degree and VP at 30 degree. So find out the beta angle by taking the VP angle 30 degree. 30 degree angle ಗೆ beta angle find out ಮಾಡಿ. Beta angle 41 degree ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 41 degree beta angle ಹಾಕಿ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ VP angle axis ನ place ಮಾಡಿ and final view ನ complete ಮಾಡಿ. And others are same. First corner resting ಮಾಡಿ, first view ನ already ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. And other things are same. ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಫೈನಲ್ previous problem ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. This is the problem. Okay. So if you have any doubt, please comment section.